Good morning. It's Marlene. Welcome back. It is Thursday, January something. The 11th maybe? I don't know. This week's been really hard. It's been really stressful. If you follow me on social media, you kind of know why, but I've been wanting to put together this video. It's a mental health focused video on pretty much just making sure you take care of yourself, right? Mentally, spiritually, body, all of that. So I do struggle with that a lot. I tend to just give myself, the baby's tired and he's feeling sicky, so he wanted to be picked up. So as I was saying, I wanted to put together this video about just taking care of yourself. And I know it doesn't always feel like you have the energy to do it, but it's pretty crucial. So the rest of this video will be a voiceover, because I just kind of wanted to just watch me go. It's kind of like another day in the life, but with some added clips in there. So if this is a video that you enjoy, if you enjoy content like this, please let me know. I would love to put more stuff like this together for you guys, because mental health is so important, and a lot of us are just so busy and focused on the million things we gotta get done and not recharging as much as we should. So we do need to give our minds a break, our bodies a break for sure. Spend time in prayer, kind of slow down a bit, right? And that's really hard. So I don't want to keep talking, because I'm going to be talking on the voiceover. But if it's content you love, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit that subscribe button below and make sure you click the bell. The bell will notify you of any upcoming videos that I post. And yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, did you guys catch that? That intro was recorded over a week ago, but then here we are. So like any of my videos, I start cleaning. Yes, this is a mental health video, but for me, I feel best when there is some cleaning that has been done. So vacuuming and dishes is pretty crucial to my mental health, whether it's my mental health day or just in general. So I have basics, that the bare minimums that I need to get done. So this specific week was hard. So if you follow me on social media, we had a pickup truck drive right through our front yard, and that was scary and incredibly mentally draining, as you can imagine. So this was the morning after the fact, and I really was not in the mood. Like, I literally, that took so much out of me, just knowing, to having to deal with insurance companies and having to deal with the police and all of that is just completely it was unnecessary. And then here we are, right? But it's unavoidable, it's out of our control, and it's really hard. We live in a home with neurodiversity, right? And that just means we have different diagnoses, and our brains do not process like a neurotypical person. So we don't do things like others would, or like others are used to. So I have a history of trauma that is really hard to manage. And also, if you followed me or seen any of my other videos, you know that I am still grieving and going through the grief process for different family members I've lost. And that can also be draining and affect me. But besides that, we are in the middle of winter, as you saw from that video of the truck, and seasonal depression is a thing, guys. January, February are really my hardest months to cope and manage, not to mention all the extra stresses and things in life, right? But what I've been doing to help me get through these moments and times is realizing that I need to be present in today, because tomorrow is never promised. And we know that from grieving. We never know when we're going to lose our close ones. So we have to be mindful that we do have family around. For those of us that have family, for me, I have my kids. I have friends that I am truly grateful for that will just pop up and say, hey, what's up? How you're doing? Even if I haven't talked to them in days, months, whatever the case. So that's very important to remember. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I have my fourth baby now, and it is such a blessing to see my older babies with my new baby. Because I never thought I would be in this stage of life, right? But it is such a blessing. And again, being present in what's going on today, finding excitement in the most unexpected circumstances, like, again, having my fourth baby and seeing my older babies, seeing them, connect with my son, with the baby, going to school events for my kids, being present at their soccer games, watching them play outside with friends, with neighbors, those sort of things, them being excited about learning something new, not being grouchy all the time, even though sometimes I can be, but just knowing that we don't have to be like that all the time. Sometimes it's kind of unavoidable. We have our days, right? But those are things that we can control, and we do need to slow down and just mute those intrusive thoughts in our mind that tell us that things won't get better, that, this happens because we did blank, or whatever those thoughts are in your mind. You do have to find a way to stomp them down and get them out of your mind, because you know what? That's not real. That's not true. That's just the negativity, right? And how do we turn that around? Well, it's really hard, but it's not something that you can't do. It's hard, but it can be done. It is definitely attainable, and it is something you have to practice day in and day out. And it does take effort, and sometimes we don't have the effort, but it is so worth it, guys. And once you drill down on those thoughts and those things that keep putting you down, you will conquer this. You can get through this, get through the thoughts. Stop slowing yourself down. There are seasons of life, just like there are seasons in the year. I live in New England, so it is currently winter season, as I mentioned, and the kids love to play outside. I'm not a huge cold person, but we have to remember we need to live today. Slow down and be intentional. Put the dishes down if you need to. Like myself, my baby cries and he can't soothe himself. I do need to pick him up, because tomorrow he's going to be a day older. And before we know it, the months go by quick, and then we won't get these days back. As part of my grieving process, I have certain comfort items that I pull out on those days where I am feeling pretty crummy. This is my mom's hoodie that she used to wear, and I've had it for a couple of years. I lost her in 2018, but it makes me feel like she's hugging me. So with all this being said, again, remember, be intentional in your days. Where can you find support? Who can you call on when you're feeling in the slumps? For me, it's my husband. He deals with the crazy, the silly, the ups, the downs, the anger. He deals with it all, and God bless him, because it is a lot. But we're a team, and we work through it all together. If you made it to the end of this video, friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you in future videos.